The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. This is Ed McMahon along with Tommy Newsom and the NBC Orchestra inviting you to join Johnny and his guest, Sammy Davis Jr. From Piedmont, California, Leonard Waxdeck and the Birdcallers, and the mighty Carson Art Players. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Calm down, folks. I can see the headlines tomorrow in the tabloids. Johnny Carson appears in home videotape with 500 sex-crazed tourists. My horoscope was right today. Says this is a good day to meet 500 people with tired feet. How are we tonight? Hi, Tom. Where's Doc? I didn't know he was off tonight.
Doc is out of town. He's in Phoenix.
Doc, as we have mentioned before, is the conductor of the Phoenix Pops Orchestra.
Correct.
Is that why he's up there?
That's true.
You know, for just a second there, you reminded me of a crowd I once met in Paris. Don't it just sound silly? I don't know why. Do you folks realize how lucky you are tonight? You realize there are a million students in China going to bed tonight without any comedy at all? Well, have you followed the Rob Lowe thing in the paper? Yeah, that's kind of strange, isn't it? There was another Hollywood scandal today. Videotapes surfaced that show Kermit the Frog in a compromising position with two underage socks. Is this the way you're starting your Memorial Day weekend? This officially does it not begin almost the official beginning of summer?
Yes.
That's when family members come from 1,000 miles away to get together, and after 3 days, figure out why the hell they moved 1,000 miles away in the first place. Did you read that HBO is starting a 24-hour all-comedy channel? 24 hours. I thought we already had that. Congress on C-SPAN. I assume you've all following the tribulations of the Speaker of the House, Jim Wright? Yeah. Did you hear what Jim Wright said today? He said, I didn't do anything that wrong. Hey, good defense, Jim. That's like the Exxon tanker captain saying, I wasn't that bombed. What are you talking about? How many of you have a copy of Jim Wright's book? This is the book he was accused of getting organizations to buy in lieu of an honorary for a speech. How many of you have read the Speaker of the House's book? I think it's called Reflections of a Private Man. And we thank you, Mrs. Wright. They say the book is it's so dull, they had to recall the Braille version. Because the fingers of blind people kept falling asleep. I mean, that's a bad book. I think Jim Wright knew he was in trouble when Robert Stack asked him if he had any recent photos. He does that, you see, They asked Dan Quayle today, if Wright goes, where they were going to find a new speaker. And Dan said, they're in luck. Radio Shack's having a sale this week. President Bush is in Rome, so guess who's running the store? Yeah, no, come on. Let's just hope Quayle doesn't confuse the nuke button with the one on his Nintendo. But I kid the vice president a little bit, but my gosh, you know, when Bush was leaving, Quayle said, you know, what am I going to do? And Bush said, why don't you start on the Christmas cards? Well, no. Sirhan's parole was denied. Damn! Only set 6 for dinner, honey. Did you see, how many of you are familiar that Paul Newman has some products on the market? Yeah. He has Paul Newman's salad dressing, Paul Newman's popcorn. He's got a new one out. How many of you know about it? Paul Newman's old-fashioned virgin lemonade. Comes in 2 styles, the virgin and the tart. You can get either one. Paul is into everything. I was in Thrifty's today, and I saw a tube of Preparation Paul. Crazy. We found out that Donald Trump bought the NBC parking lot today, so we could have the Trump speed bump. You know there's a new cologne on the market? Do you know what the name of it is? I'm not making it up. Called Elvis. The man's been gone for how long? And they're coming out now with a fragrance called Elvis. Now, if you can't afford that, you can buy Melvin. That's a Presley imitator. I don't use Elvis myself. When I want to, you know, get on with a woman, I just dab a little Slim Whitman behind my knee. You're in a good mood tonight, and that's good because the mighty Carson art players are going to perform tonight. And one of the great entertainers in the world, Mr. Sammy Davis Jr. And we couldn't believe that this rite of spring has come around again for about the 14th year. We have from Piedmont, California, Leonard Waxdeck and the Birdcallers. They are sensational. Stay where you are. We'll be right back.
Oh, no matter what you do, she said I'll be there for you.
New improved Kodak batteries last longer than ever, so when you need us, we'll be there.
You can depend on me.
Not a single one of these imports offers you as much car for your money as the world's best-selling car. In fact, Ford Escort offers the features they do, plus air conditioning, premium sound system, tape cassette player, and a 660 powertrain warranty, all for less money, making Ford Escort a better value and leaving the imports in the dark.
Get 2.9% financing or $750 cash bonus on 89 Ford Escort.
Ladies, now you can stop shaving and enjoy beautiful hair-free legs for weeks at a time with the Lady Remington Smooth and Silky Rechargeable Hair Removal System. Its hygienic rotating roller quickly removes hair below the skin. Lady Remington.
Newsom and the great NBC Orchestra. Thank you, guys. Beautiful. Thank you. You know, 1989 has been an exciting year for stargazers. We've had a partial eclipse, an asteroid missed the Earth by only 500,000 miles, and 3 weeks ago, NASA's Magellan probe began its 15-month voyage towards Venus. To discuss these and other celestial matters, here is the world-famous astronomer, Dr. Carl Sagan. Yes, sir. You're here with us once again?
Wonderful to be with you, Ed.
Thank you.
I turned in to watch your show thinking it was about astronomy, Star Search. Turned out a lot of singers and dancers and spokespeople.
Yes, all right. And now, did you come a long way to see us tonight?
Well, let me put it this way, Ed. If the star stuff that makes up my body had left my hotel at the same time as the light from the star Alpha Centauri, by the time I arrived 14 billion years later, I still wouldn't qualify for a free upgrade on United Airlines. It's a long ways to get here.
A few weeks ago, a giant asteroid came within 500,000 miles of Earth.
That's
now,
true.
astronomically speaking, how close a call was that?
Well, let me put it this way. Let's say I was the Earth and the moon was a woman that I'm seeing on the side. The asteroid would have been her husband jangling his keys in the driveway. We're talking close.
Okay.
Really close.
Now, perhaps we should start by explaining some of the terms we'll be using tonight.
Sure.
Now, what is a light year?
1985 was a very light year for me, Ed. The heavens are a fickle mistress, and if it wasn't for that PBS pledge drive, I'd be moving into Martin Sheen's carport. Didn't have much income in 85.
No. What is a black hole?
A black hole is a collapsed neutron star of such intense gravity that even Donald Trump's ego could not escape.
What is a supernova?
Excuse me?
What is a supernova?
Well, that's a nova that can go 50,000 miles without a brake job. Maybe this discussion is too deep.
Why is our solar system called the Milky Way?
No peanuts.
Pardon me?
If it had peanuts, it'd be called the Snickers bar. It's a little joke we astronomers do late at night in the observatory. We're very lonesome.
Galileo charted the planets.
That's true.
Who first discovered comets?
Bill Haley. They were playing a split week in Calumet City. He went into the bar and discovered them.
When will time finally stop?
It's just about stopped now. It seems like it stopped. Time will finally stop, Ed, when Raymond Burr sits on your wristwatch. And you may not be able to shake hands for a couple of months either. He's an extremely big person.
Yes. What is the difference between a proton, an electron, and a neutron?
Simply a matter of charge. A proton goes positive, an electron goes negative, and a neutron goes to the ballet a lot, if you get my subatomic drift.
Now, I see over here that you have a very small meteorite. Right over here.
Right here.
I noticed that earlier.
Yes.
What is inside a meteorite? Is it iron, carbon?
Well, it's neither, Ed. Actually, it's a pair of interplanetary pantyhose. Go figure, the cosmos is indeed a vast mystery.
Yes.
We have no idea what this means. Probably some more meaningful sexual relationship, we're not sure.
Let's talk about space.
Let's do that quickly, yes.
No, let's talk about space, really.
I'm not here to do your laundry. Let's talk about it.
All right, is space a complete vacuum?
Nature abhors a vacuum, Ed. And it wasn't too crazy about Suzanne Summers' Vegas act either. But those are the breaks.
When and where can you find the biggest cluster of small stars?
Thursday night on Hollywood Squares.
I understand you're going to give us a simulated tour of the planets. What do these mobiles represent?
About $350. Let's go over here. Maybe props will help.
Yes. Let's start with the sun. It's been burning now for billions of years.
Actually, billions and billions. Billions, I love that word. Billions of years.
Now, how did it start?
We're not sure. We suspect young children playing with matches.
Now, describe for us what it'd be like standing in the very center of the sun.
In the center of the sun?
Yes.
First, you would need sunglasses. Real ones, not the flip-ups.
Oh, okay.
And you'd probably feel the immediate overwhelming need for a fizzy cold drink.
I see.
Very hot in there.
What planet is this?
That is the planet Mercury, the planet closest to the sun. It makes a complete revolution of the sun every 88 days.
So if you lived on Mercury, you'd have 4 birthdays a year.
That's correct. Yeah. Hallmark cards really cleans up on Mercury. Snoopy card is going exceptionally well there. Moving right off the shelf.
What's next?
We're moving right off the shelf.
What is next? What is next?
The destination of the Magellan probe to the planet Venus.
Well, haven't the Russians already sent satellites to Venus?
That is correct, and we're very anxious to catch up. Is the red planet.
Yes.
But the atmosphere is a choking mass of noxious gases that unable to support life. Kind of like New Jersey in August. But over here, right here. Here is Saturn, of course, and over here is Uranus. Now, did you know? They just discovered a bright new group of stars right behind Uranus.
What are they called? What are they called?
Constellation H. You know the atmosphere there is 90% ammonia, which makes it the cleanest of all plants. And almost impossible to faint.
Is that so? I said, is that so?
I don't give a meal. Let's move on.
All right. Dr. Sagan. Dr. Sagan, how big is your telescope?
I've never had any complaints. Yes.
Yes. I understand you're going to conclude with a demonstration.
Yes, Ed, on the hottest topic in science today, tabletop fusion. You heard of that?
Oh, yes, sure.
We have assembled here everything we need. We have, for example, a jar of deuterium, palladium wrapped in a platinum coil, and a battery. Now, when I throw this switch, the hydrogen atoms will fuse into helium-4, and we will reveal the most powerful and deadly substance in the entire universe.
Oh, can we see that? I said, oh, can we see that?
You bet you can. Matter of fact, I have a lead shield to protect us in case there's any radiation. Now, ready to throw the switch. Are you ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready. Wow.
And there we have the most deadly substance in the universe.
And what is that?
It is the jumbo cup of 7-Eleven coffee.
Thank you, Dr. Sagan. Dr. Carl Sagan, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a tempting myth in business today. It's the siren song. Long-distance companies luring you with promises of huge savings over AT&T. But it's just a myth. Based on a 1-minute call, the average business call lasts far longer, making AT&T prices extremely competitive. So don't be seduced by myths. They're never what they seem. AT&T, call us. Find out how competitive our prices really are.
First came the Magic Kingdom. Then the incredible Epcot Center. Now comes the new Disney MGM Studios theme park. Disney MGM Studios theme park at Walt Disney World in Florida.
Okay, we are back. Well, once again, folks, billions of laughs. A visit from Leonard Waxdeck and some students from Piedmont High School in Piedmont, California. Now, yesterday, these youngsters competed in the school's yearly bird calling contest, and this has been one of the highlights of the show for a number of years. What, is there something here? Oh, I was getting a sign here like this. Does that mean something? Oh. What? Oh, okay.
Your tie looks nice.
Thank you. Would you welcome Leonard Waxdeck, please, and his Birdcallers. We could not believe we have been doing this for 14 years.
At least.
Yeah, it's like the annual rite of spring around here. We know summer is about here when you show up.
It certainly appears to be.
You know, I forgot to ask you, do you do bird calls at all yourself? I know you're in charge of this contest. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Never?
No. No, I'm not a bird caller. I like to think of myself as a catalyst where the students are concerned.
Right. Now, somebody said there was a drive going on in Piedmont High School to give varsity letters to bird callers. Now, is that true, or?
Oh, yes.
Was that just a rumor?
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, a few weeks ago, some interested students in my class were circulating a petition, and they were requesting varsity letters for bird callers comparable to varsity letters for the athletes, and I found it perfectly acceptable, and I supported.
How did that go with the athletic department?
Well, to put it mildly, I think they opposed the idea.
Yeah. But the drive is still on?
Oh, yes, yes.
Now, one year you enlarged the auditorium, right? When you originally started, it was quite small, and this has grown every year since then.
Oh, no, if you recall, Mr. Carson, we have a very small theater, and there has been a movement, again, a resurrection of a movement in Piedmont that they want to move this to a bigger theater, maybe someplace in Oakland. And if you recall, a few years ago, I discussed this with you, and I agreed when you said that it belongs on the campus and it should stay on the campus. So I'm opposed to.
I think you're right, because if it gets too big, the same reason like the sketch we did, if we did that in a big room, it would lose its comedy appeal. But here on a smaller stage, we found that it plays much better. That's why we kept it here. Okay, I guess it's time to meet. We'll take a break first, and then you're going to meet. How many youngsters do we have tonight? We have 6 participants?
We have 8 callers, 6 calls.
Right, and the winner?
And the winner is amongst
the overall winner?
Yes.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'll come right back. Stay where you are.
The American Express gift check lets anyone you want buy anything they want. It has its own card, it comes gift wrapped, and if it's lost or stolen, it's even refundable. The American Express gift check. Ask for it where you bank.
Ain't no change in the weather, ain't no changes in me. I don't ask for too much, mama, don't take too much, please. I'm just headed for the mountains, I'm just looking for a bus. Yeah.
children of divorce, suffering for decades after their parents separate. And this week's People reports a surprising study of wounded hearts, suffering mental damage longer than society ever dreamt. This week, Wounded Hearts, People, that's what we're all about.
Tonight on Late Night Sounds Like Viewer Mail and Todd Rundgren, plus Martin Short.
You know, look, folks, we're just going to keep cranking these things out until you start watching, all right?
An American tradition continues when the Athletics face the Yankees or the Reds meet the Cubs. The memories are waiting Saturday.
We are ready, folks. Okay, we're going to hear these. You're going to hear these young people from Piedmont High School. For those of you who have not seen this particular segment, I think you're going to be somewhat amazed. It'll show you how long these young people work and the effort that they put into this. So, who's first, Leonard?
Our first call is a duet. Both students are straight A and exceptional athletes. The shorter of the two will participate in the Summer Olympics in Ohio, and she plans to matriculate at Yale University. Her partner has earned 12 varsity letters and has been honored by being chosen to several all-league teams. She will matriculate at Princeton in the fall. The shorter of the two is Christy Klishevsky, and the taller young lady is Emily Morin.
Welcome them.
Good evening. Emily and I were playing in a beach volleyball tournament in Southern California when we encountered the Manx shearwater,
or scientifically known as Puffinus puffinus. With its blackish bill, its rapid wing motion, its white wing linings, and its cocked tail feathers.
He was about the size of a seagull, and we noticed that he could only take off from the water.
Retrieving our volleyball, I heard him scream
an astonishing cry that sounded like this. Thank you.
Very lovely young lady. That was certainly lively up a date, wouldn't it? Okay, who's got the number 2 position here?
Our next caller is a senior. He's an excellent baseball and football player, earning unanimous selection to the all-county team as a middle linebacker. Many schools are interested in this young man because of his athletic ability. He plans to enroll at Chico State in the fall. May I present Russell Robb?
All right, Russell.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. One day on our Hawaiian vacation, we decided to go for a hike, and I suggested that if we hiked into the Nuana Valleys, our chances of seeing Copsychus malabaricus, or commonly referred to as the shama, would be good. So after a few miles, we came across a bird about yay big. The bird was black, with white tail sides, a white rump, and a bright chestnut belly. This bird's melodic flute note song sounded exactly like this.
I like Russell's attitude. A lot of the people say it sounded something like this. Russell says sounded exactly like this. Okay, who's next?
Our next caller is also a senior. Among her academic achievements, she has written and published a book in physics. She also is a national finalist in the Junior Science Symposium. She is a varsity cheerleader and expects to attend MIT in the fall. I'd like you to meet Alicia Gruber. Alicia?
Good evening. The red-shafted flicker is a very-colored bird. It's all brown with a red crown, yellow underwings, and a white rump. This bird, common name woodpecker, sounds remarkably like this. Thank you.
Alicia's quite a bird herself. Okay.
Our next caller is also a senior. She is a scholar athlete and our best cross-country runner. This past summer, she spent time at the University of the Pacific doing some research with gene recombination and cloning. I'd like you to meet Thea Hillman.
Thea?
From 9 to 11 inches, with a tawny red rear, is Charadrius vociferus, the common killdeer. He, or she, is grayish-brown with 2 black breast bands, habitating in fields, riverbanks, airstrips, and farmlands. For all of you out there, I'd like you to hear this most magnificent bird, the common killdeer. Thank you.
Apparently, Thea has attended the Lee Strasberg School of Bird Calling also. There's a little acting there. All right, who's next?
Next, we have a duet. Both students are excellent rugby and football players. The taller of the two is interested in student government, and he plans to attend Cal Berkeley in the fall. He is Brad Harper. His partner is interested in comedial art and writing, and he plans to attend UCLA. He is Matthew Friedman.
Okay, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
our bird is the white flippered penguin,
or scientifically known as Eudiptera albosignata.
It has a white breast, black borders, and gray brownish underparts.
Of course it has white flippers, hence the name white flippered penguin.
It lives on the South Island of New Zealand, where it breeds on banks and peninsulas. Do we leave anything out?
No, it eats fish and anchovies. Shall we do the call?
Why, yes. Thank you.
Hey, we're talking. We're talking world-class bird calling here. This is.
Well, you know, Mr. Carson, they're very authentic. You would know that.
Oh, yes, I knew that bird immediately.
Oh, yes.
All right, now that this is the winner, right? The overall
yes. This is our winner. She is a senior and very active in the school play productions. Recently, she was awarded a full scholarship at Chapman College, where she plans to enroll next fall. I'd like you to meet Patricia Raphael.
Patricia?
For my birthday, my parents gave me a bird. My father says its name is Locustella locinoides. My brother says its name is Savi's warbler, but I call him Big Bird. He has brown feathers from head to foot, except for his peach-colored breast. He's about 14 centimeters long, and he eats bugs, worms, and salamanders that he finds by the swamps in Europe. Now listen closely, and you may hear the very unique call of a Savi's warbler. And then he takes a sip of swamp water and he says, and then he takes another sip of swamp water and he says, thank you.
It's amazing. It really, really amazing. Okay, now it has been our standard practice to have a finish here and have all the young people come out on stage. So would they all come out and line up, please? Now, I'm going to ask them at the count of three all to do their individual calls, and this is what it would sound like if all of these birds were gathered at the same place at the same time. You all ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, I'll tell you, I said this, as I said before, the risk of repeating myself, these are a fine representation of high school students, and we're delighted they can be with us.
Well, we're delighted that you invite us down.
And we'll see you next season.
Thank you very much.
Leonard, thank you very much. We'll be back in a moment. Thanks, Leonard. Okay, where you are. Sammy Davis Jr. coming up.
Once again, the last letter of the alphabet is the last word in sports cars. The new Z from Nissan.
I'm on vacation and my neighbor is not. Hi, Ralph. Now, Ralph, I don't want you to miss all the fun I'm having, so I'm sending you these pictures right now. Even on vacation, I look for the Kodak Color Watch seal. It means a Kodak system, check the developing for great color, and every print is on Kodak paper. Ask for the Kodak Color Watch system. You're going to thank me for it. And, Ralphie, eat your heart out.
Okay, one of the great entertainers is here tonight. Our good friend. This is the book of Sammy Davis called Why Me? It's a fascinating, really good book to read. And in the early 1940s, you realize that Sammy Davis Jr. became a star and was headlining in Las Vegas, but in those years was not allowed to stay at the hotel. And in the 1970s, he slept in Lincoln's bed in the White House as a guest of the president. So things have turned around. The book is called Why Me? Would you welcome Mr. Sammy Davis Jr.?
Thank you. Thank you, John. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. James Leary on bass. Hello, young lovers, wherever you are, I hope your troubles are few. All of my good wishes, they go with you tonight. I've been in love like you. Be brave, young lovers, and follow your heart. Be brave and faithful and true. Cling very close to each other tonight, 'cause I've been in love like you. I know how it feels to have wings on your heels and to fly down the street in a trance. You fly down the street on the chance that you'll meet, and you meet not really by chance. So don't you cry, young lovers, whatever you do, don't cry, because I'm alone. All of my good wishes,
they are happy tonight. I've had a love of my own. Yes, I've had a love of my own like yours. I've had a love of my own. Tommy Newsom's great orchestra under the direction of Morty Stevens. Look out. Yeah. A George Rhodes arrangement. I know how it feels to have wings on your heels and to fly down the street in a trance. You fly down the street on the chance that you'll meet, and you meet, but it ain't by no chance. So please don't cry, young lovers. Whatever you do, don't you cry because you see me alone. All of my good wishes, they go with you tonight. I've had a love of my own. Yes, I've had a love of my own like yours. I've had a love of my own. Don't cry, young lovers. Thank you. Can I do one more? Thank you very much. Go ahead. Give me a key. This is one that has gone from Sinatra to me to Buddy Greco, but it really belongs to Lena Horne. Look out. I've wined and dined on mulligan stew. I've never wished for turkey. I've hitched and hiked and drifted too. From Maine to Albuquerque. When I go home to Harlem, I try to act real cool. Hey, what it is, bro? But when I go uptown, I make damn sure that I never take Peter O'Toole. You just don't know how to party. Social circles spin too fast for me. My whole Bohemia, that's the place I want to be. Ha, ha, ha. She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She adores the theater, but won't arrive there late. She just won't argue with someone she hates. And that is why the lady is a tramp. Won't go to Coney. Malibu is fine. Loves the French Riviera in season divine. She refuses to believe Jerry Falwell is a friend of mine. That's why the lady is a tramp. She likes that free, fresh wind her hair, light without care. She's flat, that's that, and she's alone when she lowers her lamp. That's why the lady is a tramp. Yeah. I said, cook it. She likes that free, fresh wind in her hair. She ain't got a care. She is grown old, but it's so sweet. California, it's
smoky and damp. That's why my lady isn't cramped. Why the lady, why the lady, why the lady is a tramp. We out.
Oh, yeah. We'll do this. We'll be right back. Then we got. Yeah.
Harry, if you don't want to end up in court, you better send the child support.
I'm calling about your son, Grover. You better send money. His ski trip's over.
Send the money now, you dig? Or we won't make our next gig.
To send someone money fast, come to Western Union. We'll make sure it gets to any of our 10,000 locations, usually in 15 minutes or less.
Cruising.
Western Union, the fastest way to send money.
Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball.
You got a thirst.
Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball.
You know what you need.
Give me the ball.
Fluids and minerals fast. Energy for hard-working muscles. Nothing better. Give me some of that Gatorade.
Okay, we're back. We're talking with Sammy Davis. We have a shorter time than you do. This is a good book. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Jim.
And what I found tremendously interesting about it was you are rather tough on yourself. I've known you for a number of years, and you've been through some really bad times and a lot of good times. But you put in the bad times and the things that you did in your life. In retrospect, you might have said, wow, how could I do that, right? Did you do that because you're afraid somebody else might cover that ground?
No, I felt if you were going to do it, to let people know about if they're to get the 360.
Yeah.
You know, you got to put in the parts that you're not particularly proud of. But without those elements, I don't feel that I would, as a human being, appreciate what I have now. In other words, when a young person comes to me and talks about drugs or the abuse of alcohol, I can look at them and say, I've been there, and don't do it.
It ain't worth the trip.
It ain't worth the trip, because whatever the problems are, when you think if you had a hit or you had 14 drinks, the problem is going to be there when you sober up and when you get your head straight.
Yeah, that's the point. That is the point. That's good stuff. I'm glad you said that.
No, but it's true.
Yeah.
You know, and trying to be, of course, I thank God that I've got a wife like Altavis.
Yeah.
I have good friends and good family around me, and they help me, because it wasn't all that pretty, man.
No, you've had some amazing episodes in your life.
Yeah, I did have fun.
Try and remember. Did you have fun?
That's it, but you don't remember. It is such a joy to wake up to nowadays, the last 12 years or so, and just go, hey, I remember what I did last night, you know.
I hate those mornings where you wake up and say, did I have a hat? Or is the car in the neighborhood? Did I drive here? We'll be back in a moment. Stay where you are.
there's pizza or pasta with sauce, of course. And fabulous chickens. My heart quickens, but I gotta have a spicy enchilada with 37 Weight Watchers entrees. Choosing can be quite confusing. What a delicious dilemma. Weight Watchers, this is living.
Did you know that eating delicious Weight Watchers entrees can help keep your calories down and your energy up? And some of us need all the help we can get.
What a jolt. The pain. My teeth. The dentist said I'd be all right. And he gave me a different medicine. It's in these little yellow pills. Nuprin. Works so well on that pain. No wonder it's great for my tough headaches.
Nuprin. It's not aspirin, not Tylenol. It's ibuprofen.
You know, 2 Nuprins stop my headaches better than extra-strength Tylenol. And Nuprin's gentler on my stomach than aspirin.
Nuprin. Little, yellow, different, better.
It even worked on my worst pain.
Okay, we just have time. Sammy, thanks for coming. Good luck with the book. Fascinating book. Before we leave, I want to mention that Tommy Newsom and Ross Tompkins will be playing at the Jazz Festival in Columbia, South Carolina this weekend, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Tom, have a good time. Thanks for Sam. Thanks for our bird callers. And we'll see you soon. Good night. Have a nice weekend. Drive carefully.